appreciate every one of you. Woo! I always enjoy this exercise. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you for coming. I know it's pretty late in some places, but you all took out time to join me this amazing evening to discuss this topic. I do not take it for granted. I just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you so much. And for every one of you coming around here every day, Best Corner, Time Out with Family, Decency Beat, Nemuzo, Oyoyo's World, Glorious Reality, Peculiar Beauty, Z-Berry, like Gabriella, like every one of you, I appreciate you. I do not take your presence for granted. So thank you all very much. Yes, Time Out says it's going to be hot tonight. Of course, it's going to be hot. Like this table we're sitting on, we want to remove the remaining leg. Tonight, let us remove the remaining. I mean, what is the table doing with legs now? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Yeah, if you can share out to your community, please do so. Let's have more people come in here, okay? So we don't leave people behind, and when they come, they're like, what did I miss? What did I miss? We don't want them to miss so much, okay? So come in wherever you are, please. Bang, 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 bang. It's Love Night with Spice. No, it's GMO with Spice. I always enjoy my stay here with you guys, dissecting different topics and trying to help as much as we can to rub minds together over topics. And like I said, today's topic from the thumbnail is all about jazz, African. Yes, I want to remove the remaining leg of the table. African jazz, African juju, or whatever you call it. Pekus tightener, pekus sweetener, aphrodisiac, Kayanmata, blue eyes, and everything. Name them. Love potion. We want to discuss about these things. Which ones do we know really works? Do they really work? If they work, which ones? What is the purpose of all these things? What is the purpose? And for those who have used it, you can share with me your experience if it's really working for you, or if you have been scammed one time, because a lot of people have been scammed, claiming that what they bought wasn't really working. And I mean, you're not going to hold anybody responsible because you went to the vendor or to the shop to buy for yourself. Oh yeah, yes, what is here? Oh yeah, you missed my intro dance. Now you know I don't like you missing my dance, eh? Why did you miss my dance? Okay, no problem. Tomorrow I'll dance again for you. Okay, your network. Your network shouldn't disturb you this night, too, eh? Because this night is going to be an interesting one. Oh. Your network shouldn't disturb you. Welcome, everyone. Cornelius, hey, sweetheart. Welcome. Where are you now? Eh, Odogu? That never reach where you go come back house. How many hours more do you still have on the program, baby? Anyways, see you home when you get back, okay? All right, guys, so we're talking about love potion, Kayanmata, and all that. And we've been discussing about it before now. And sometime last month, Angela Nwosu was dragged on Facebook. I don't know if any of you know Angela Nwosu. If you know Angela Nwosu, just give me a thumbs up, let me know. Just do this on the comment section, let me know. If you know Angela Nwosu, just let me know so that I can explain if you don't know the lady in question. Esther's Chronicles, welcome, Honorable. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Esther's Chronicles, thank you so much for joining this stream. If you know Angela Nwosu, just let me know. Angela Nwosu on Facebook. If any of you know her, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Like, let me know you know Angela Nwosu. She is a self-acclaimed digital Obanje. Thunder Scorpion, thank you so much for joining the stream. Thunder, welcome. She is a self-acclaimed digital Obanje. She calls herself the digital Obanje, and okay, you know her. Decency Bit Good, you know her. Okay, she prepares all sorts of charms and name it, bracelets called the blue eyes. And people really patronized her a lot. Like, she's making a lot of sales. She's based in Dubai with her husband. and she sells all this. And then Jaruma Empire, I don't know if any of you, if you guys also know Jaruma Empire. These are the queens of Love Potion, Blue Eyes, and Kayanmata on social media. Like, they have their vendors everywhere. They have their vendors and people who market all these things for them online as well. Rebecca Le Prince, welcome, Rebecca. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So these are people who market these things so well online. Angela Mosu, we have so many of them too. And Jaruma, you know, why Jaruma deals with Kayanmata, and other Kwekus tightener and sweetener and name it, perfumes, Gorontura, spray, lipstick, pencil, name it, everything. Incense. Angela also deals with oils and bracelets and waist beads and all that. Now, the funny thing is, what are really these things? Kayanmata, as the name implies, in Hausa is a Hausa word. Kayanmata, meaning in Igbo, so also. Okay, and in English it means property of a woman, or a woman's property, kind of. Kayanmata, that's literally a woman's property. That is Kayanmata. But now, what we now see as Kayanmata are totally different. Back in the days when a young lady, Hausa woman, is getting married, she's giving Kayanmata. Now, this Kayanmata comprises of her bed, her cooking utensils, mattress, everything, plates, cups, mortar and pestles, everything a woman needs to go to her husband's house. That is Kayanmata, because usually the bride's family buys a whole lot of different things for the woman, what the things she will need as a sweetener to satisfy her husband. So the family packages all these things for her and send her to her husband's house. That is what we know as Kayanmata. But today, the Kayanmata that we know, they are totally different. When you hear Kayanmata, what you know is, not apart from Gorontura, Kayanmata, the real Kayanmata that is selling online now, they are no longer those things that a woman goes to her husband's house with. They are now sweetener, tightener, perfume, lipstick, eye pencil, spray, name it, oil, beads, waist beads, hand, chain, ankle beads, wrist beads, and all that, everything. And what are they? They are all to either hold and keep a man, or to hold a man from going out, or to keep the man, or to steal a man. Now, the major one that is selling mostly on Kayanmata, when it comes to this Kayanmata product, they are products that helps a woman steal another woman from her husband, or products that will help a young lady collect so much money from another man. Like, you meet a rich politician today, the Kayanmata now helps you to collect so much money from the man. With just hello or hi, the man is gone. You just ask for whatever you want. Their prices differ. There are Kayanmata. Welcome, Doris Clem. Yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Please, guys, don't forget to give a thumbs up, okay? Now, there are Kayanmata, depending on how much you are willing to spend. There are some that if you want a man to give you between 500,000 to 1 million or 2 million or 10 million, the price differs. Then there are some for little money. Then there are some for huge amount of, if you want money that runs into a million, you just want to tell a man, I need a house, I need a mansion. And if you know the man is capable, you know he has the wherewithal, you know he has the money, then you go for such Kayanmata and they prepare it for the woman. And by the time she tells the man, or the man falls into her trap, whatever she asks, ask from the man will do it. Like, do as I say. All she needs to do is to prepare the charm or whatever it is that has been given to her. And the moment the man goes to bed with her, he is finished. His account will go dry. Whatever he has saved, even if the money belongs to him or not, he will empty his account for such lady. He will empty his account for her. So a lot of young women, young ladies today are patronizing Kayanmata, not just to keep a man or their husband, but to drain a man financially. That is the one that is reigning today. So also with the blue eyes and all that online. Now, there are stories back in the days that, you know, or not even back in the days, even recently, a lot of men, they say a lot of men are tied into bottles. A lot of men, and maybe as we speak, somebody's husband is inside a Coca-Cola bottle. Somebody's husband is inside one Fanta bottle somewhere. He has been tied. And all for what? There's a young lady out there who has tied him and kept him to herself. And you as a wife, you are out there thinking your husband is misbehaving. Your husband is no longer coming back home. Your husband is this, but your husband is inside a Coca-Cola bottle somewhere, or Fanta bottle and thrown into the sea or beach. Thank you so much. Pat Eyaba, thank you for coming. I appreciate you, Queen. So you are home, thinking your husband is with you. Your husband is inside one bottle somewhere. And then some people also do the one they say, Isacha kwekus, like the ones they wash kwekus inside a pot of soup prepared specially for a man. You know, sacha the kwekus, the water from the kwekus is now used to prepare a delicious soup for the man. And once the man eats from this meal, he is gone. He now belongs to the lady. Whether he marries her or not, he is under her control. He is under her influence. So that Kwekus water too, they said, is very effective. So welcome everyone. So as we are looking at this, let us see, does these things really, really work? Have you seen someone tied somewhere, lost inside a bottle, or a man, a responsible married man, suddenly begin to misbehave, and nobody can really say what happened to him or what is going on with him? Now, I want to read out some things Angela Nwosu, if you guys will be patient with me, please. Some things Angela Nwosu posted on Facebook, because it breaks my heart the kind of money people spend, both married and single women spend on all these products. It will even shock the devil himself. Yeah, extra sauce. Thank you very much, Thunder. Now, the kind of money married women and married and single women put in buying all these products, you wonder what's going on, if these things are real or if they are just wasting their money. Now, she said something, she posted, this is her page where she sells her product. She said, allow me to introduce myself, my controversial self and product again, as new people keep joining us on regular basis. Women keep patronizing. I am the Angela Nwosu, the digital Obanje. Apart from numerous rituals I do. Now, these people are no longer afraid to come out to say they do these things. Tonia, thank you so much for coming. Thank you, I appreciate you. Apart from the numerous rituals I do, these are the works of my hands. My bestseller, spiritual products that bless, super effective, successful, and all. 45 protection amulet, bracelet for men and women, 30,000 naira. Black obedience bracelet, 40,000 for positive attraction and good fortune, to ward off evil spirit and aura cleansing. etc. Spiritual body scrub, 50,000. 5-in-1 spiritual body scrub, 100,000. Liberation soap, 50,000. Colored obedience, obsidians bracelet, 40K. Obsidians waist bead, 50K. Original tiger eyes bracelet, 75,000. Supercharged and abundance, vitality, love, attraction. Business oil for sales enhancement, 40K. The spiritual scrub is to be used to get rid of negative energies that attach themselves to your being, aura, and all that. Then she said, those ones are 100K. Then below, active aura cleansing, breaking of curses, general spiritual cleansings, for abortion cleansings to look appealing and attractive to men. Let me just go through. Then finally, let me just rush it. Then it said the scrub is good and harmless to all skin type and ages. The materials are 100% natural oil extract, pure honey included. Then she dropped her account number. Then she has soaps too. Rituals that for family liberation, self-liberation, element spiritual alignment, foundation rituals, progressive rituals, guidance on fire, water, air, and air rituals. Just so many things one woman is using to make herself so wealthy online. And a lot of young women who work day in and out. They sweat for money and they all bring it and give to this woman living in Dubai with her husband, cruising. All she does online is to sell all these things. Where she gets all these things from, nobody knows. Yeah, her account number is here. Her account number is here. Anybody that needs her account number, I can give out the account number if you want to try your luck. I can give out her account number. Then Jaruma own is candles and all that. You will burn candle overnight for your man or your husband. For just one man, you can use it to make your husband or boyfriend love you endlessly and get back an ex. Marry me candle. This candle for that man that you have been with for so many years and is not making any move of proposing or going to see your parents. How this man will be eager to marry you so quickly will shock you. Candles, oil, so many things. She has her own prices here from 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 for 45 blue eyes and everything. Now, she said something. She said, most times the problem is not the side chick. The problem is you. Side chick will go to any length to have your mind. Why you can't even do little things to take care of your marriage? Okay, Nemoza said, no need for account number. Just wondering if it is to scam people out for money. They are selling big time. Okay, somebody is in the house. Oshtonia.
Hello, everybody. Good
Welcome,
evening.
Oshtonia.
I'm good, dear. Good evening from here, from Arab Emirates.
Good evening. Good evening.
My dear, oh, this thing you are talking now is a nice gist this night, I beg. I am thanking God I did not miss it. I thought I was the only one seeing this because from Ibu, Namu, this woman just went into prophetizing. She's now a good prophetess. And you have not seen her church. People can make me wonder. You have not seen her church. What is that she's doing now? This girl has been the type of person that has been showing us how to from there, all of a sudden, the way she switched, immediately she married that God that is her husband.
Yes.
She immediately changed the tune, and after she came back to that same tune because that is why people followed her at the first place.
Yes.
You know, she stepped indirectly and becoming down to it while she is selling very, very well.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
Why she talks less about that.
She talks less about that now. She talks less about that now. As a married woman, as somebody that has a reputation like the husband is looking upon to, you know, she just leave that side. She's doing it now for a marriageable people, you know, helping people as in a coded way. Now in a big business. How can you tell me that Angela was super of all people, this small girl that used to stay in, people used to laugh then, all of a sudden become our prophetess that she can give you beads to wear for 50,000. You are wearing it as everybody. You know the way
50,000 is even small. There are some. Recently, she was dragged because some people pay millions. One woman paid over 1.5 million naira for bracelets.
You know, the way she even created this, the way she even created this Angie Nation, the thing shocked me. Everywhere, everybody, no na money then they chop. No na money still. Then they use build this house. Then they use chop this chop. On a still they everywhere. Everybody wants to become like Angela Wos. You want to wear beads to attract your man. You want to hold your man down. Are you crazy? Hello.
Welcome, Ujono. Thank you so much for joining the stream, Ujono. Thank you, Doris Clem. I appreciate you, Queen. Welcome.
I can't believe
Pakayaba is here.
So just like I was saying. Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I don't know how to pronounce your name, Uchonia family.
Okay, please, everybody. My name is Onwat.
I don't know how to pronounce your name, Uchonia.
Okay, please, everybody. My name is
Somebody's device is on. Yes, somebody's device is on. Okay. My sister.
Okay. Getting it right with Olivia. Welcome.
They say desperate time deserve desperate measures. Me, I will not talk what I did not know. I will talk the one that I know. I don't know if people know Omoshola's place. After Jaruma, she's the number 2 in Nigeria. They call her Omoshola's place. If you are in Abuja, our office is somewhere in Wuse 2 after Regent. Because me, I went there with my 2 legs. I say, I cannot be hearing this thing on the internet. Why would they say somebody is selling bead for 500,000, 1 million? This one.
1 million.
I went, yes. Me and my other sister now say, let's go there. She will do as if she wants to do a bomb. We'll not get the information. So when I got there, we saw lists. If you see correct chick, I see they come up for D, and I'm like, wow. They showed us the list. So my sister was like, okay, let's say they want to do bomb. Let's get the information. Then I like, they want to do bomb, but my sister said she doesn't want surgery. They will not do that one, and they will put 1 pot on your bomb.
Hey, so that thing is real.
It's real. They were showing us that you do it is 3 times. For it to work, you have to do it 3 times. The first one you pay 150,000. The second one, whether it's 50,000, the third one is 50,000. So my sister was like, "What about if we did? Is there a possibility that it will not work?" They say, "Hey, there's a possibility that it will not work." So will they give me back my money? And the lady was like, "We cannot. Is whether something with our refund." What I'm trying to say,
not refundable.
Yes, not refundable. I did not get the bomb. Do you understand? So, but we see people buying this thing. We were there. I saw when people were calling to order. People were doing this thing. And one thing I want to say is, if, let's say for instance, now our dear is telling me that I should look good, and she's actually looking good, I will say, okay, she's looking good. She's showing me an example. Jaruma did Kayanmata. She could not keep her husband with Kayanmata.
God bless you.
Hold
that thought. Hold that thought. Estelle family, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tonya, can you help us mute your mic a little bit? Okay.
Okay.
Queen. Ahead. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pat. Go on. God bless you. She could not hold her own marriage. Yes.
With her own Kayanmata. She that is the professor of Kayanmata. She could not hold her own marriage. And gullible people are still going to buy. If me, I'm selling a product, I should be able to hold my husband so that people will see how my husband was worshiping me. The fact is, it wasn't even her Kayanmata that was keeping the man. It was long throat that was keeping the man. Let me tell you guys the fact. It wasn't Kayanmata. The man wanted the life, wanted the waiting. She not started changing the man to social media mumu. The man family said no. That's why the man family came and dragged the man, say we'll not do again. And all that. So she that cannot see, I know Kayanmata work. Initially, when Kayanmata started, there was no jazz. It was the natural way that Northerners used to. Okay, let me give an instance. I'm from Cross River. If you want to get married, there's something they call fattening room. People that have been married for ages, they will train you how to do the do. They will train you what to do, what not to do. There are food they will give to you because they know now you are going to marry, so you are ready for sex. So there are things they will teach you in the fattening room. There are fruits they will give you to eat. There are certain things they will give you to eat in the fattening room. Those things are like natural products. Enhancer, but they are natural. But those women now decided, since some of us were afraid to go to Babalawo and jazz men to do the jazz, these women now are not
going for us.
Yes, these women now help us to go to the Babalawo to do the jazz, and they are now selling it online. Since you cannot go that way, so that's what they are doing. Anyhow you look at it, Angela Owosu that was broke, all of a sudden she's living in the abroad with people money. Then he will send you money. Let me give you an instance again. When Tasha was going for Big Brother, she went with Jaruma and blue eyes bead. That her blue eye bead. Tasha went with it and she was still disqualified.
Welcome,
why didn't Tasha win that particular Big Brother? Even when she went with assurance. That should tell you that there's no assurance in this thing. But girls want to have quick money. People want to have quick money. They just want to use Kayanmata to keep their man. If you cannot do the do, if you like put 100 Kayanmata, it will not keep the man.
Okay, Pat, I have a question for you. You said you're from
Working Purpose. Sorry, hold on, please. One second, please. Let's welcome some people. Working Purpose with Monica Mice. Thank you so much for coming. Time out. You dropped out. Can you click the link and come back in, please? Okay, Oyoyo's word. Let's hear your question.
Okay, Pat, my question is, there is this one I heard about Obnomi that is from either Calabar or Cross River.
Kobnomi is jazz, but just the language now that is different.
Okay.
It's jazz that people, as in when some ladies will use jazz and cook food for a man, then when the man eats that food,
especially Pekus water.
Yes.
Janjena water, BJ water. They wash it and they use it to prepare delicious soup.
That is bacteria now they are giving the man.
It's not normal bacteria.
The jazz is the one remaining.
It's the jazz that the man is eating. So you now see that a man will wake up 4 years later and be asking the woman, "Who are you? I can't remember.
Why did I marry you? What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing?" Yes, it happens. They ask you, "What are you doing in my house? I can't remember marrying you. Are these my children? When did I give birth? I did not remember." Yeah, because these things are real. They are working. They are. When people know they deceive and say they are not real, they are real.
You know, Pat, when I was getting married, I told my husband this. I just told my husband what happened. Some friends back home in Nigeria, when I was getting married, one particular friend called me. She said, B, you dey marry now and you dey go abroad. For abroad, you know, these men, their eyes know they sit down. And na Brazil of all places you dey go. See their women who then get back, then get front, then fine. You know, say you dey manage your front and your back. Make we give you, I will take you to somewhere. Or if you want, I can bring the thing and we will prepare it, you will eat it. What is this thing? Chicken. Pat, you must have heard about this. Native chicken. Native chicken. They call it, it's the native chicken. They put some herbs, some spices, or you can take it to go meet your husband. Like me that was coming to meet my husband back then, they said I should take it along, but they will give me the one I will eat. Then package some for me to take along. So when I join my husband, I should use it to prepare pepper soup for my husband. I shouldn't partake of it. Only my husband will eat it. He will not know what he's eating. Personally, he would not know what. Hey, by the time they finish, I told that my friend, I said, wow. I said, thank you very much. Thank you. When I was leaving, she didn't know. She didn't know when I was leaving. I asked myself, is it not the same Kayanmata? So my husband will eat. He will not, is it to control him or what? Then one day he will wake up and start asking me, who are you? What are you doing in my house? How did I marry you? And so by the time I heard it, I said, wow, even that means this lady I'm telling you is not married. Young single ladies are going to Babalawo. And you know the funny thing? They are all Christians. They all go to church. They are all born again.
So they are Christians.
Muslims and Northerners accept this because it's part of their religion. Their religion allows help, outside help, like you can help yourself through Alpha or Babalawo. But we say our religion doesn't allow it. But if 90% of people patronizing Jaruma, Angela, and this other woman are all Christians. Yeah. To tie a man, your own husband who has married you, so that whenever you request for anything, all you need to do is to ask. Just say, sweetheart, they don't pay you salary. Yes, I need the money. Okay, sweetheart. Then the man will transfer everything to you. Sweetheart, where are you going to? I want to go and see my friend. No, sit down. The man will say, yes, ma. He will sit down. Let me have your password. He will give it. Like, he becomes a zombie. A lot. And these are young people, young single ladies are married women. Now, the what single ladies do now is to take over marriage. They want to take over people's husband full time. You are marrying the man, oh, they're not dragging the man with you. He's your husband, but they're in charge. They're in control. They help you run your home.
Please, if you see any young girl or any young boy chewing stick early morning, avoid them. There's one that they say is chewing stick. If you see them chewing stick, I'm serious. Wow. Avoid them. It's Kayanmata.
Wow. Nigeria, only for Nigeria, these things they happen.
Anyway, I'm just reading comments. Hi, getting it right with Lynda. Welcome. Okay. Thank you so much for joining.
Meeting you again.
Fine. I'm doing very well.
You guys are doing
well.
Moment
with Cotty, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Moment with Cotty, thank you so much. Every one of you, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So if you know anybody that this thing is working on, please, you can jump on the link and share your experience, your story with us. The essence of this is to open a lot of women's eyes. This is not, I'm not coming here to catch cruise, but I feel it's about time we discuss this in some way. So a lot of women don't know what is wrong with their home. Suddenly, a man that you have been married to for 5-10 years will just change overnight. You don't know what's wrong with him. You start misbehaving.
Spicy. I don't know, but sincerely speaking, I don't believe in any of those. I might be that one ignorant person, but I honestly don't believe they work. You know, and then
people abroad patronize this more. People abroad, they order for this thing. They order for it. They order for it online. People abroad.
See where I don't believe in any of those things, right? If it's working like they claim is working, women are still in Nigeria looking for husband, going for carry me they go, Jehovah carry me they go.
Oyoyo, these people are not looking for husbands. They want to use it and get men that have money. That's why I see that so many of them, they are rich, they are single and rich. They are not looking for husband. They just want to carry the man's money.
That is juju they are doing. Okay, yeah. It's pure juju they are doing. And why it's so baffling that our gender, my gender, women, are now so desperate. What happened to their hands and their legs, Bikun?
Hands and leg.
Yeah, they should hands and walk.
Leg. Oh, hands and leg. You have to wait till month end like me to collect salary. But that one now you'll be collecting. You'll be collecting turn up every 2 days. Bang, bang, you enter private jet, you sleep in transport Hilton, you go to the best restaurants.
But if you say month end to collect salary, you are overrating the thing now. Month end is too far now.
No, I say me, somebody like us that cannot do, we are waiting for month end, but those people cannot wait for month end. Them, they collect their turn up is every day allowed. They collect every day.
You know what is surprising here? Nigeria is a very religious country. When I mean religious, every street, every building, they have churches everywhere. And we hear these things happening. You now ask yourself, what are the pastors teaching? What are the prophetess, the priests? And now the one Ochitonia was discussing before, that the lady was just talking about intimacy. The next thing she turned to a prophet. I was like, why?
Digital Obanje? No, she doesn't hide it. She's digital Obanje, online Obanje. And you know what Obanje, you know, in Igbo cosmology means.
Yeah.
So she calls herself online. Yeah. People, if you see her followers are ready to finish you. In fact, they are ready to delete you. People who are following her and hailing her, They are ready to drag you naked on the street if you say anything against her. And
she
I
have
know they will take
hypnotized
you
them. She have
Let me
hypnotized
quickly
those
say something
followers.
and then okay. Thank you, host and co-host,
Welcome,
everyone.
time out with Kwame. Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so Mommy Oyoyo said, pastors, what are they teaching in the church? Most times, this is not just about pastors. They teach, right? But it's about the individuals. They will filter what they have been taught and go with what they want to stay with. Everybody wants quick money. It's greed. Most people are greedy. They don't want to slowly, patiently wait for God to bless them or walk gently and get these blessings. They just want that sharp, sharp. Give me. In the chat, I wrote, there was a time, this time I was not married, and all the while I've always known, all my life I've lived in Abuja. So I've always known, I've heard people talk about this Kayanmata and how this, when we talk about Kayanmata, it's not just the local natural ones. So because there are natural ones, the ones you go to buy certain things like Gorontura and all of that, and you are good.
Gorontura, yes.
Yes. But this one, they are now becoming very fetish. They will tell you, by the time you do this and do this, the man will give you all the money. Me, I've always had that fear. This, certain things that work for certain people don't work for me. So I know. So I don't near, I don't bother. So when people are saying stuff like that, first of all, I'm thinking of the future repercussions. So it starts from the mind. People are careless about these things, so they don't want to know the repercussion and all of that. They just want to just get it, and later they will now start praying and fasting and be looking for repairs. Meanwhile, they would have sorted this thing. One Fulani woman came to me one time when I was looking for a job. I was scouting for a job, walking up and down, going from site to site. This hungry looking Fulani woman. And before this time, I've always heard about those gist of how you can use certain things and some people, you just get what you want. So she came to me. She looked at me and she told me, she said, fine girl. When they now sabi speak small English, you are in trouble. Fine girl, come. That I have something I will give you. Any man you talk to will give you all the money. And I told her, you're very stupid. See, look at you looking all hungry. How come you have not met other man that will give you all the things that you want in this world and you want to give it to me? You carry your pikin for back, son the mama una never see man wey go give una money, na me you want give. So there are people, do you know how many people that lady would have spoken to that day and gotten? So it's just about individuals. It's individuals. Whether you like talk your own till tomorrow, the people that will still be gullible will be gullible. So as we are preaching this message now, a lot of people will still hear it when they come across this stream. They will know that these things are fake. They will take the lessons in it and all of that. Some people will still fall into that trap. They want to go and try. Those John Thomas people, they will still go and try. So that's so that is just it for me. I just came to share my experience and my thought. I think it's about the individuals and not about who is saying and who is not saying. It's the individuals. People are just about quick. I want to get it. Nah. I will sharp. So that's just it for me. I'll leave you guys now and still be at the comment section. Thank you, Mommy Oyoyo.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Time out. Thank you for that.
Let me add something, please. I have this friend. She's actually in Lagos right now. So she now called me one day that she's coming to Abuja. She's using a private jet. I was like, babe, Snap sent to me, I believe. She snap, she do video. She sent, babe, how you carry enter private jet? That she catch one mugu. Me, I was happy for her. At least don't they catch small mugu. Now you don't catch better mugu when they enter private jet. Your destiny is set. She enter private jet. The next thing she called me, she's at Transcorp Hilton. She's at 8th floor. And I asked my husband, what is 8th floor? My husband said, 8th floor, a night is like almost 400,000. No. I was like, wow, what a wahoo. The next day she called me, that's where am I? I was like, I'm at the office. Your dry office. I said, yeah, that she's very frustrated. She's coming. I was thinking something have happened. No. And I said, babe, she now said that the man gave her 20,000 naira. Said he's going to Port Harcourt. I said, the man gave you how much? He said,
after
20,000
paying for
naira.
private jet and 400,000 for a night in Transcorp.
I'm telling you. When she told me, I was like, my husband was around. I said, don't let me tell my husband. I know my husband told him, my husband told that, babe, Rance is not your destiny, leave it. Because you cannot follow this kind of man after everything. Rance is not your destiny. As I talk to you today, the guy, she's selling food. He said she discovered for herself that it's not her destiny. Because if she tell anybody, say she enter private jet and she enter road, go back Lagos. Because the 20,000 the man gave to her, that she was dumbfounded, she was shocked. She could not even, the man said he's going to Port Harcourt, it's an emergency, get back to her, blah, 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 blah. So at times, later, she never even told me that, can you imagine that before she even went on this trip, she actually went and spent money to do some things, but she didn't tell me what she did. So at times, those
to
things,
go and to prepare the kwekus. Now, Pat, let me tell you, do you know why that didn't work on the man? Do you know that men now do counter they do their own now against the one women, because they know that a lot of women, both married and single, are using Kayanmata and blue eyes and all these things. So what men now do, they go and fortify themselves. So when yours meets theirs dissolves your own.
Randy men, or not all men, or men that know that they do those things.
Yes, for the men that know about it, the men that are aware, because a lot of men are not aware that women use this on them. So for the northerners, especially the core northerners, no alahaji, no politician goes around empty without this fortification, because they know a lot of women are after them with all this jazz. They don't walk around freely and like empty. When I say empty, you know what I mean, without being fortified.
Yeah.
Yes. So maybe she jammed a man that his own, spoiled her own, the one she prepared for herself. She now jammed a man that his own spoiled her own, and then the man was able to walk away with just giving her little.
But at least with that one now, she has discovered her destiny. She's not cooking.
I hope she's not cooking and washing kwekus for people to eat.
Wait, the part you mean the lady that entered private jet is not cooking?
She's not cooking, no. She has not changed line of business.
Private jet is 1.9 million.
Can you imagine?
To enter. Remember the Real Housewives of Lagos when Caroline was saying it?
Yeah.
1.5. They now use 400,000 to just get a hotel. Then you end up with Coca-Cola money to go home.
So, but some men are wicked, sure.
It serves the lady right too. If he's a married man, it serves her right. But if he's a
Thunder said, if a woman buries your boxer in front of yard, that is in front yard, he can't leave the house. Wait, Thunder, now you are in America, you're an American. I know, the last time I checked. Does this really, or do women also do this, abroad? I'm talking about Western women, not African women, because African women, yes. But Western women, like Americans and Europeans, do they actually do this? I want to know. Because he's saying something too. I don't know if they equally practice this. I don't know if they equally practice this.
I think they do it.
Thank you so much.
If you are even on YouTube, if you are even on YouTube, you will see some American people that did something like metaphysics. I don't know. I know they are not the English person. They'll say it's metaphysics. It's like jazz, but they'll not say they are seeing your future. If you do your arms like this, I think jazz is more like a fortune teller kind of thing.
Yes, a psychic.
A psychic, yes.
Psychic, yeah, psychic.
Yes, those abroad, theirs is like that.
Wow. So they actually, like all these white witches, they do their own white witches. I don't know much about Western.
What Thunder Scorpion is trying to say, most people that came from Haiti, Haiti is known as a juju place too. So that's the religion they practice there. So they carry the culture back to the US. And most people that settled in New Orleans is a French town. So they have a lot of mixed ethnicity in New Orleans. So people brought in their own culture into it, and they practice it. And the Haitian culture is so strong. It's like what you see when you go to T Junction, where you be seeing eggs and all of that in a basket. They do all of those in Haiti. So the Haitian culture is still practiced today. And most of them live in Florida. So you can say, yeah, those people with those culture can do such a thing. But when it comes to the Caucasians, that's when you talk about psyche, what part was referring to.
Okay. You know, most people say it does work, and others say it doesn't work. But the thing is, a lot of times we have heard stories of people who are locked in bottles, people who have been tied down. Now, it's not rumor. It's not rumor. When we were growing up, there was a man back then who woke up one day. Yeah, Nnemuzo say voodoo is in New Orleans, a city in Louisiana, for those who believe in it. Okay. So back then, when we suddenly, there was a woman, you know, whose husband suddenly started asking how he married her. What was he doing with her? Who is she? After children, after how many children? The man just woke up that he doesn't know what happened to him, or what he doesn't know the woman, or what the woman was doing in his house. And they were like, okay, you know, they were holding him. It was like, he doesn't know this woman. When we're growing up. So this thing is not today. But then today's owner is online. Eunice Shalom, welcome, is online, and it is so porous. Everybody is patronizing it now. Everybody is patronizing Kayanmata and all these things. But we don't know if all these things are working. Like, okay, I said last month, Angela Mosu was dragged online. Somebody spent more than 1.5 million naira for her blue eyes, different types. And the woman is in US. She's in US, not a Nigerian. So she sent money in 3 batches for different kinds of beads. And then, unfortunately, for what she wanted to use it for, she claimed it didn't work. And Angela Mosu now says she's not returning the money. So she now came out, started telling people that she's a scam. A lot of people started coming out with their own evidence as well, that they paid for this. You know the thing, once you patronize people like this, you cannot come out publicly to say it's not working or if it's working. Getting it right, welcome. Cherish Media, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Eunice Shalom, welcome. You get the point. So these people now, yes, I know there are some that are functioning, some are working, but there are so many that are not working. And you, as a woman that decides to patronize them, you cannot come out to say, the thing I bought, her product is fake, it's not working. The whole world will turn to, isn't it?
You know,
everybody does it behind closed doors.
You know, Spicy, there is this thing they say that when juju crosses river, it doesn't have effect again. The potency dies. So it could be what is happening to the woman and the lady in the US. And like you said, how can someone live in a country so civilized like America and still believe in those fetish things? If you can't genuinely, if a man can't genuinely fall in love with you, you're doomed if you're relying on substance or relying on things, items to make the person see you, to make the person appreciate you and fall in love with you. So I think we have gotten that mindset wrong, and people should start changing it, because in the long run, it doesn't work. What is not natural will fade away. Even those doing a fake bomb, one day to slag, they have to go and redo. So you keep retouching, keep retouching. People should just find a way to appreciate themselves, love themselves, and then find love. All these things they are doing, just taking people's husband, taking people's money, that is juju. And they now tell me that our women is evil when they are doing juju in one way or the other. So which one is better?
Oyoyo's word, if you go there, if you even go to this direction now, the people who do not even understand their own religion, who do not understand their own culture, go out to patronize people's other people's product. Like, imagine an Igbo woman as I am now. I will not go and meet a northerner to prepare charm for me, for my husband, to protect myself, or to keep my husband to myself, so that whatever I ask of him, he will do it. Is that not stupidity?
Yeah, it cannot work. That's why most of these things fail, because, you know, when I say the ethnical line is there, you understand? How can an Hausa man perform for something that works for an Igbo man? You understand? The Igbo man does not believe in such things, so it will not work. And when I mean it, when you talk about Omenana, people will like these people, they don't go to church. All these ladies flying in private jet doing Kayanmata go to church on Sunday. They are the ones lying on the front seat. So people should just get their priorities right.
The funny thing is, there is no amount of preaching you make today that will stop young ladies, especially, that will stop them from patronizing these people. No amount of preaching. There is nothing you say that will stop them, because it's becoming a normal thing. Young ladies are so shameless now to say that they are using these things. I personally never expected that a friend of mine, somebody I know very well, somebody that we have worshiped together with, will come out one day to suggest that I should use this to hold my own husband, who has not done anything bad to me, but so that he will not look out, and whatever I say to him, he will do it. Whatever I say, he will do it. These things, like you said, have side effects, whether we like it or not. Now, there are natural ones, like this gorontura, for instance, is a sweetener. It actually helps to make a woman wet. Like a woman who is constantly dry due to hormonal issues, or maybe one problem or the other, or maybe due to childbirth or lack of sexual libido. That gorontura can be soaked and can be taken. That helps a woman. It helps to lubricate a woman naturally. And those who are good at selling this one are Northerners, because they grow it in the north. You understand? They grow it in they also have other products that are natural that they use. Now, if a woman wants to get these natural herbs, because God has also blessed us with natural herbs and plants that will help us as human beings. That is why the earth is filled with herbs. So God has equally helped us with that one. These people know how to prepare those ones. But today, seeing the greed in a lot of young ladies, they are beginning to add so many things to it. Elwin's talk show, thank you so much for joining the stream. Now, seeing the greed of a lot of people, the crave for it. Now, it's no longer just to have sex or to enjoy sex. It is now to collect another person's own, or to hold a young guy down. It is no longer about helping themselves. It is now about collecting and caging somebody. How do you explain? I mean, you don't want to marry this man as a second wife, but you want to keep him somewhere as a money-making machine, keep milking him monthly, while the wife is at home struggling to pay the bills, or struggling with bills at home and the children. So this is why women should not sleep. Don't just, in as much as we are preaching on you helping yourself as a woman, don't dull. Also be spiritually fortified. Pray also for your husband. Don't give the devil room, because you know the truth. This thing starts with greedy men also, who are never satisfied with their wives. Men who go out to look, that moment you chook your eyes, it is he who brings ant-infested firewood that has welcomed lizard to his house. Some of them, they are greed, olojukokoro, big eyes. They cannot see big breasts and remove their eyes. They cannot see big boobs and remove their eyes. So they go and say, hello, hi, can I have your number? That time you collect number, she has cashed from Mugu. And she's not just going to hold you, knowing fully well that you are well loaded. And a lot of women will flock around the man. So they will now go extra mile to holding the man down spiritually, using all these products. Like I said, they have the ones for lips. Once a woman applies it on her lips and kisses the man, that is it. That is the jazz. He's hooked. Or the ones they apply on the eyes here, all it takes is to look at the man closely. The moment the man looks, it's working for the Northerners. I don't know, for those who are using it, it's working for them. Truth be told.
That's so cool.
But I don't know where to draw the line. I don't know how, that is where it stops, where it starts and where it ends. I don't know where to draw the line. You understand? So with all these things, we don't know how far these people have gone from the natural ones, the original ones, to the artificial ones, and to the fetish ones. So women have to be very, very careful, like extremely careful. Men who like chasing after different things, any shape they see, they run after it. The women are not sleeping. Young ladies are no longer going after men empty-handed. So as you are chasing, you don't know the woman you are going to chase that will tie you down and take you away from your lovely family. This is for men who are watching.
Spicy. I have my best friend from college. She got married. She was a little older than us when we were in the university. So she got married in our 4th year in the university. I think about 4th or 5th year in school. And then when we were about the next year, when we were in law school, she had a baby, so she didn't go to law school with us. So 5 or 6 years down, I think it wasn't up to 6 years. So 5 years down the line, she started having a marital problem. So I asked her what is going on. She said that the way it's looking, that they might end up in court as in divorce. Wow. I said, okay, what was the case? He said that the husband will go out, that there is this lady that the husband is seeing. When the husband goes out, his manhood is performing and standing. The moment he enters the house, that is the end of the manhood. So that there is this, she lives in Kaduna, you understand? So there is something they call it in the north that they do, you understand? When someone wants to take your husband or your boyfriend or whatever, so they will do that thing and then do it to work on that man that their eye is on. And that's what has happened to her husband. I say, is there no way, no remedy out of that situation? She said that she's been praying, that she's getting tired, because from 1 week to 2 months to 1 year is still the same thing. The man now focuses on outside because that's where he performs. And then from what she was hearing, there might be a baby on the way. So these things, you understand, it has happened to some people. But I'm still one of those people that want to, put a blind eye to it, that it doesn't happen. It happened to my best friend. And as we speak now, they are divorced. They've been divorced now for maybe over 8 years or thereabout. And I still find it difficult to believe that was the problem in the marriage. I still today find it difficult to believe. So she laughs at me whenever she talks about it, that she knows that she's just talking because I will not believe her. But reality, those things happen. That another woman used that on her husband, and there was nothing she did, to reverse the course. Unless we go to juju, you have to go see the traditional people. And she was not willing to go see traditional people to reverse it, because it was done traditionally. That kind of yoke can only be broken traditionally. I was like,
so why is she refusing to go?
No, she said she's a Christian, She said no, that she can't do otherwise. She can't do that. That it's better they find their separate, they go their separate ways. And today she didn't even remarry. She's still single. I couldn't believe that. That the moment I heard, I say, how can a man's Bekus not come up in his home, but he's performing outside? She laughed at me with the kind of
this one, they do it very well. Like there's a spell or there is something they will do to the man. He will never rise again. And wives do this to their husbands, especially if they've had children. And the man is a flirtatious man, like the man flirts a lot, he can't take his eyes. There's this one wives do. The man will never rise up for any woman outside. When he meets any woman outside, his John Thomas will never rise. It will only rise for her. Welcome, course rep. I see you. Thank you so much. Sorry, 1 second, host. Sweet Escape. Please leave me a comment before you leave in the comment section, not on this chat, please. Please leave me a comment. She said, what about a mother-in-law who does separation spell on son and wife to split because the daughter-in-law doesn't meet her liking? Oh, you know they do this one too. Can you see the chat?
I saw it. I just read it. See, the things I'm reading in the chat and the things I'm hearing this evening, they are kind of eye-opening, because they're not normal things you can think of that an average civilized mind will think about. You understand? But for what's her name again? Express something. Let me get her
Yeah,
name back.
escape.
Okay, escape to have written that.
Sweet
That means
escape.
sweet
Yeah.
escape. That means it must have happened to someone that she knows.
You
You
know,
understand?
yes.
So these things are there. Okay. I know there is juju, and I know juju has power. I know that much. I believe in that. You understand? But when it comes to this Kayanmata thing, I still find it difficult to believe that it works. But it's working against people, it's breaking homes and all of that. So who am I?
It works. Like this one I was explaining now. Women do it, especially just against their husbands. There is nothing the man will do that will make his John Thomas to rise outside. Nothing. Nothing. If he no medicine will help him. He can only rise with her. And that is for those men who like choking their John Thomas everywhere they see.
So you see
they
now
use
that my friend zone, she said there was nothing else she could do. And that began to be a problem for them. And from there, when you're having a major problem, there is nothing that man will do again that will make you happy, because he cheats and he goes outside and gets satisfied.
Yeah.
And you're here in the home, dying of conge or whatever it's called. So eventually they parted. But for someone, for a mother-in-law to be doing separation, whatever, for the son and to split, I mean,
my husband is on the chat. My husband is on the chat. I wanted to say something. This man is on the chat. Oh, Cornelius, please, can you go out? We don't need you here. We don't need you here. Can somebody tie my husband out? Who do I give the power and the authority to tie my husband out? You see? I wish somebody can help me tie. I need to give somebody the power to time him out, please. Let me look for.
I think pin a sweet escape. Can you pin her, please? The last thing she just said.
She said, I have 3 children. I have 3 children, and only after 9 years of marriage, when he became very close to his mother, and after she came to live with us, ended in her in her and her son living and not asking about the kids. Hey. Now, she is not even a Nigerian. Sweet Escape is from Lebanon. She's not a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Can you see that this is not just
we can relate to this. Most of those Kayanmata thing we are talking about is from the north. So if this is happening in Lebanon, is another Muslim country and culture, you understand? So I can relate to that, and those things are possible.
Yes.
That's the height
this one, Oyoyo's word. Okay. Sweetheart, when you come home, I will bribe you. But I want to say something here. When you come home, I will bribe you. You see this separation that Sweet Escape wrote now. While I was in my diploma days in the university, there was my first boyfriend, the first guy I ever fell in love with. Oh, love, the wemo. Oh, love, my first ever boyfriend. The mother separated us through spiritual means. How did I know? I and this guy dated. In fact, he was when I say he was my first, first love is the deepest, first cut. But it's not as if I still love him now. Sweetheart, I love you, and I no longer love the guy. I no longer love the bagger. I don't even know where the bagger is. Sweetheart, this is a disclaimer. It's only you I love, and only you I will love till death. The guy is a bagger. Let him go with his mother. So how did this happen?
Wait, we should have time my dear new because he wants to hear. We should have.
He said I should say it. He said I should say it. Are you not seeing his comment that I should say it?
Okay.
So this guy, I so love this guy. It was shocking me. I was still 18. Should I say I was 18? Then we started dating. No, this thing until I now went for my diploma when I was 20. Suddenly, this guy started making some money. He won a contract, got a contract, started making some money. Then he started a project, a building project. Then I was running a restaurant there with my parents. Started a building project. He finished, a good money entered, a good money entered his hand from Abia State. Suddenly, the mother and the sister now wanted to split us. First of all, they said, I am not from Abia. I am not from Abia State, so I am Anambra. The boy tried making the mother understand that he loves me so much, and his plan is to marry me. The mother invited me over to the house. She came to Abuja then with her daughter. The daughter was married then. They both came to Abuja then for me. She now invited me over to my boyfriend's house that she wants to see me. I came. She now said, this is my son. And I have told him that he cannot marry you. He is insisting that he will marry you. Wow. But I want to tell you that you must leave him. Being a very young naive, I said, Mama, what have I done wrong now? And mellow. Anything you want me to do, I will do it. She now said, okay, on one condition. One, I must leave my father and my mother and come and stay with her for her to train me and groom me the way she wants for her son. I said, but I cannot do it. How do I tell my parents that I'm going to leave? I'm going to stay with somebody that has not come to even knock. That my parents will not. She now said, the guy is insisting that her son is insisting that it is either me or nobody. But she is going to prove to me that she is the mother of the guy. So we are going to know between she and I who owns the boy.
Wow.
I cried my eyes out for a mother to threaten me that way, that we'll see who owns him between the two of us. It was a big battle. I went back to school. I cried, oh, hey, love, I was crying. If this guy will follow. To the extent he drove down to my school, he will, cried. And then one day he drove down to my school and he said, why did you come behind me to pack out all your pictures from my house? And I said, your picture, I didn't take any picture. I didn't come to the house. I've been in school. She said, the mother has left and the sister, but I came and moved. I said, why would I do that? I didn't come to Abuja. Since I left, I have not been to Abuja. She said, he now said, where are all my pictures in his house?
Wow.
He went back. Suddenly, that was where our problem started. Suddenly, this guy started acting strange. At the home, like somebody who has mental problem. I went to one of my auntie and I told her, I don't know what is going on with my boyfriend. That this is what is going on. I don't understand. She now said, oh God, that she will help me go somewhere and find out what is going on. Me, I was a very young girl. I'm a home case age. I don't know how to do waka waka. So, but that my auntie now told me that I will go somewhere for you. I will make inquiries to know what is wrong with. That was the first time I ever knew that people go to consult, or people, how do I put it? DJ. People go move about. They go for spiritual things, inquiries. I didn't know, but she said she will go. I didn't understand. She went and she came back and she told me that your mother-in-law to be the mother of your boyfriend went somewhere and has decided she will tie her son from me.
Wow.
And the man she met said, if I want to fight her, he's ready to give me things to use. I should go and bring his clothes and one or two other things from his house that they will help break whatever the mother has done. Hey! I said, me? To go and bring something. Even you know how it felt that I was a born-again Christian. I was a jin. To now hear that I will do something, native doctor, something that has to do with herbalist. I told her, I said, please, I don't want to do anything. Let him go with his mother. I don't even want the relationship anymore. That was how I ended it. And I freed the guy. Years later, I heard he married, and then the marriage didn't work out, and I don't even know anything about him now anymore. But she told the mom that I can never forget that this thing happened 2000. Year 2000. I said, me go to Babalawo to bring somebody's item to give to, because of a boy that the mother said she is her son. I should leave her son alone. I want to drag a son with the mother. Auntie, please, so I cannot. Let him go. He's the mother after all. So this thing, Sweet Escape said, is possible. It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
This is the
It
extent
happens
that
in Lebanon a lot. There is this Lebanon movie we watch. It's kind of a series, very interesting, very very interesting. What she narrated here was what happened in that movie. So the mothers to those sons, there are some mothers like that. They are very strong, and they kind of, they are the ones that dictate what happened in the home. Even their husbands respect them more than anything. So her story here was exactly what happened in that movie. You understand?
Yes.
That was exact. I can't remember the name of the movie, where it was on Netflix. We watched it. That was about during the COVID period. Very interesting, but that was exactly. So the woman is the one dictating what happens in the son's life. And if you're a weak son, oh my goodness, if you're a weak son, you're in trouble. So it happened to a lot of people, but I don't want to believe that evil actually supersedes the good. So we should try to.
The world is so evil. The world is so evil that people are ready. Gift honor her. Welcome. Thank you so much. I didn't miss you deliberately. Welcome, please. Please, guys, don't forget to give a thumbs up, okay? Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share out if you can in your community. A lot of things are happening and people are ready to go to the extreme. They're ready to do anything possible to hold and to keep a man or to milk a man. So do not underestimate what people can do. Believe me, when it comes to fetish activities, fetish things, all this jazz and juju, love potion. The one I know before while we were growing up was love potion, which they call kobnomi. Kobnomi, that one mostly they put it in food and the man eats it. That's all.
Yeah, I heard about that one too. And I know of of an auntie. We used to call her aunties, my sister's friend in Lagos. You know, when they were moving people to Lagos from Abuja. So he was one of those people that were moved to Lagos. So the family, moved to Abuja. The family stayed back in Lagos while he was in Abuja by himself. And then the next day we heard that one woman has cooked
Kobnomi?
Yes, for the man. And that woman lasted for years. When I mean years, hey, make we leave matter.
They renew it. They renew the kobnomi.
The woman
they renew it. That's why anyone that lasts very well is renewal, unless she makes a mistake.
Yeah, for the man's active life, you understand, after having the children. I think the last son was about 5 or 6 when he left. The time the kobnomi or what, the time he expired, the daughter is already married. You can imagine, for over 15 years, that woman was living with that man in Abuja, and that was it. Even to the point when the man fell so ill.
Moment with Koti said that kobnomi is not a jazz, neither is it a substance, that she will make a video. Can you please jump on the link? Moment with Koti, even if you don't want your face to show, can you jump on the link and explain what kobnomi means? Because it is no longer just like Kayanmata. You know, I was explaining what Kayanmata used to be back then and what Kayanmata is today. It is no longer what it used to be before. So you may know kobnomi as something, but with the kobnomi people do today now is totally different. It may be different from the kobnomi, the innocent kobnomi that you know. So moment with Koti, if you don't mind, jump on the link, okay? Even if you don't want your video to show, you can close your camera, okay? Jump on the link and educate us. Let us understand what kobnomi used to be back then and what it is today. Because we keep hearing kobnomi, that one they cook, they add it to food and give to a man. And once that man eats it, he has gone with the woman who prepared it. His white food will no longer be tasty for him. For those men who like eating everywhere, come and eat, come and eat. So, somebody will cook and tell you that I just brought this food from home. Will you like to share it with me? You got you put your spoon and start eating what you don't know. You will go and start eating. Anyway, moment with Koti. Jump on this link, please. I want to understand what kobnomi. That is the essence of joining the stream, okay? Join the stream and come and educate us on what kobnomi means, because this is not just for Igbos or the Northerners, every other tribe. Please, if you can. Okay, she said nobody asked cognomy. Okay, please jump on the link and educate us. We want to understand what cognomy means, please. I am begging you, jump on the link. Okay, she's here. Okay, Cosrec is here. Moment with Cotty, jump on the link, please. Hey, oh, double Cosrec. Oh, double Cosrec. Oh, double Cosrec.
I'm not, please, my helpers, don't mind her. Oh, she's only helping me.
I'm seeing his head today. Oh. I'm seeing his head.
You wanted to. Oh, you're what? You see what you have done? You have made it close this camera.
Cosrec, please now.
Hell, Woke Marama. Fine guy, handsome Bobo. Handsome Bobo, I'll mute your camera now. Open a hell. See man, see fine.
Cosrec side should be coming down though. I don't understand this, my brother, again. How can you
say
we are still waiting for you.
Oyoyo. Who offended you? Who? Tell me, make I know.
Is it my hair?
No, I'm just asking a general question because I don't understand you these days.
These days,
is
right?
this person that is spoiling you like this? Or Susan? Which one? Who of them?
In fact, both of them
are very clear.
Brought out the Oyoyo I used to know.
I'm telling you, you're doing well. Maintain this status.
Thank you.
English would not.
Thank you. Then my mission on white is accomplished.
You have done well. You have done well. Kudos.
Yes. You don't like this Oyoyo now.
You did not see what I wrote before. My brother will not look at it finally.
You prefer the old one?
No. This one is better. This one is the Oyoyo chassis. That one is Oyoyo.
So serious. Let me even bust your bubble. Do you know all my life I've been a serious human being? All my life.
Seriously.
Seriousness help.
Now I want to talk before.
So I've worn black and white, gray all my life.
Don't worry. Now
if you come to my wardrobe now, you won't see black and white.
Very good. That's the step.
We have Susan Habatif in the house. Hey! Welcome, Susan Habatif. Welcome. Estelle family, I see you. Welcome. Please, can you people help me beg this woman to come up? Okay, she's close.
Hey, Susan.
Can we beg Moment with Cut in the chat? Moment with Cut, come up and explain what cognomy so that we will not misinform people. Come up.
Yes.
I'm begging you.
Come up. You can close.
Can I talk, please?
Okay.
Good evening. I say good. It's morning already. After 12, almost 12:30.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Host. Good morning, co-host. Good morning, everybody in the chat. And like Oyoyo said, misconception can be A for you and B for another person. I used to hear cognomy as love portion that time. So if, for example, Koti said is not what she hears it about, she can come and differentiate for us. But if you have heard cognomy before those days, is for no looking back, as in once you chop in a go, that kind of a thing. So if you're saying it's different, peradventure maybe. But let us wait and hear as she has to explain. Then when it comes to Kayanmata and the rest of them, they work, they exist. That's the truth.
Really, they work?
Yes, they work. I have a close relation. I'm not here to mention name. I have a close relation. She had this particular guy. We could see that the guy is so. Do I push English? The guy is always angry. Always angry. When you tell this is my relation, please leave this guy. It's not for you. He will tell you I love him. You will be wondering who is loving this kind of a person. This person that is just like this. How come? So to cut the long story short, it was when the guy told her face to face that he doesn't like her again. That was when the thing fell off her eyes after about 9 to 10 years of relationship.
What?
So it exists. And also, when I was in Italy, there was this particular boy that normally use it. His own is not for women. His own is for everybody. When you see him, you like him. You can give him all you have in your pocket. These are stages, levels of how these things work. So they used to come. Then if you all of us, most of us are in the Western world. You know those people that sell tissue, that sell this sachet tissue, that sells belts, that sells things along the road now. No, I don't know what they call it there. In our city here, they call it shoroti. I don't know if people that sell things, all these black guys that sell things along the road. Then in Italy,
we don't have such here.
Okay, we have, if we have it in Italy, we have it also in Spain. That time, the particular guy used to do such business. Then somebody, what he sells for €1, somebody will give him €20 and tell him to manage it. Did you see the level of the stage it is? At the end, when he comes back, people like us who do the same thing will be saying, how much you get today? He will mention €120, €80. We would never even see up to €10. Then when we want to, how do you do it? He will not tell us, don't worry, it is well. You will not understand. It was later he had issues with his friend. Then the guy was not the one opening his yash, saying everything. So it works. It comes in different formats, but there is a punishment that comes with it.
Yeah,
A consequence comes with everything you do abnormally. That is where karma, in its karma, all those ones, they are karma's owner is senior brother of normal karma, because it must be a repercussion. So what is advisable that you please hold your as my people will say, hold the ones you are holding. That is your own. Like Spice made it clear in your LS that they told her to come and take something to take home, to take to her husband's place, that marriages today are. Yes, I have also seen it. I've also heard it. It's a normal routine. People will see it as normal thing. Yes. So we are just praying that God gives us the person that will understand us, who is also this, like host husband was even asking in the comment section. If such a thing happened to a Christian, why will the pastor or the GO not pray against it instead of making the marriage to break? I see reasons with Cornelius. I see reasons with him, but I told him not to think to that aspect, because we are not God. You know, that was why I made that comment. But what he said entered my head. No jokes. I take things from
it
everything.
happened to my friend now, my best friend.
So
she's divorced.
If you are there, it's like you said, all this cognomy love portion, the origin from what we know is in the north. And like we also know, Lebanon, like S and S is from.
Yes, Sweet Escape. Sweet Escape, just hold on, don't leave, please. Gabriela, it's okay, gorgeous. Thank you so much for staying. I know it's late over there. You fell asleep.
Like Sweet SK said, where she's coming from is like the center of where the origin. Let me use that word, because I've heard issues of Lebanon, even Philippines, some part of India. These are countries that have first class cognomy and the rest of them. Highest 10. This is not, they don't break it. You see them. That a man will be doing like a goat and following a woman. A woman will tell a man to shut up. The man cannot even say a word. It can't happen to we Africans, for example, with our clear eyes, even if we are in Western world. I don't know if you understand.
But it's happening these days now. That's why they're doing it, and they're selling.
That's what I'm saying now. It is not natural. It comes with a price. Some persons go with their life. Some persons put their womb.
I even forgot to say here. Now you brought it up, Costra. Spicy, I told you in my stream that there is this lady, when we were in the university, I schooled in the north. She's always Alaji this, Alaji that. She never had any young boyfriend all the years she spent in the university. And every time she kept getting old. When I mean old, if you see her in the university, you think she's older than everybody that came to school. But she wasn't. But because of the kind of things she was getting involved with, she kept on getting old. Then a time will come, then her sister, that happens to be my close friend, said, look, forget it, that the girl has a personal problem, that every time she's sick from one internal problem to another internal problem, and none of those things are infection. So you can't say she caught STD. No. But she's always sick. That is only, they're giving her local medicine, local herbs to help her. But guess what? Her womb was damaged.
Let's hear from Sweet Escape. Welcome, Sweet Escape. Costra, don't leave, please. Sweet Escape, welcome.
Hello, how's everyone today?
We are fine. Welcome.
Very interesting topic. I can relate, and it's unbelievable. You don't find this just anywhere.
You're as beautiful as your voice.
Thank you. But very
Cornelius, please. Cornelius, this is for you. I'm drinking red wine. Hurry up back home, please. I don't know where you are. Let no woman give you wine outside. Come back home, please.
I believe in any kind of evilness, it always debates on the goodness of a person's soul. So the goodness of your soul and how strong your soul is, it cannot be affected by this. It always gets affected by the weakest soul. Not only that, there's many different types of evilness. You know, it could be a strand of hair, it could be a fingernail. You have to be careful where you leave things, anywhere, who you befriend, and even the ones who do the healing could be damaging more than they're healing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen things no human should be seeing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Susan, how about tips? I see you, Ma. Ma, please, if you can jump on the link. We want to hear from you. Esther's Chronicles. We are talking about Kayanmata. All those love portion. Blue eyes, red eyes, waist beads.
Now, they will come and break the table we are trying to manage here. Stop calling them.
Cost rep, who table help? We don't need the table here. We don't need table. The table is useless. We want to break the leg.
You guys have.
That's why I'm particularly happy that she's here.
you guys have finished all the table I have in my house. You have broken all the legs. Please.
So let me ask, Sweet Escape. Like, does it over there over time? Does it fall off in Lebanon? Like, does it fall off over time?
It depends on which type they use. So if it's like something where they bury it in a deceased body, you cannot dig out. That is like you cannot reverse that whatsoever. Very hard to reverse. Sometimes it depends on the ingredients to reverse whatever's been digested. If you access at that stuff, if you can have access, which is very hard. I've seen a case where it came down to a possessive, like one was envious of her friend because of the guy she had, and she took it to the advantage where the girl was possessed, and it took years and years and big people to, you know, religious people and healers to get it out of her, but eventually she was left disabled.
Oh my God.
Like, people take things to the extreme, not knowing what curveballs are going to kick into it, not knowing how much times back it's going to affect. They just, it's kind of like a mental thing. Okay, I want this, or I'm going to get at this person this way, and that way. Like, for instance, in my case, my ex, he lost his family, he lost his kids. That's it. And that's the price he's going to have to pay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, out of desperation and greed, people just go to any length. They don't think about the repercussion or the consequences. All these people, the way they advertise these products online, on Instagram, on Facebook. Oh, you see young ladies. I'm telling you, 90% are young single ladies. Patronizing.
Oyoyo, it up. Oyoyo, are you talking about these people? What about the government that gives them CAC number to function?
No. CM, to get a CAC number, so far you're not doing. No, you're talking about NAFDAC number, right?
NAFDAC or CAC.
NAFDAC
they
number.
have all these numbers.
NAFDAC will give you numbers. So far you're not doing anything, harmful to human. You get it.
So is this one not harmful?
How can you prove it?
But
they will tell you they are doing natural things, organic things. That's the word running in Nigeria, organic.
But the government has nothing to do with it, because people are seeking this dark side behind every kind of door that no one knows about.
S&S. In Nigeria, for example, these things are sold in public.
Oh, in Lebanon too. But here's one saying they say if you cross the border over an ocean, it's broken.
Yeah, I believe in that too.
That one is not. We get the logic, but my problem is
the registration. CAC has nothing to do with this.
But you want my opinion? Do you want my honest opinion? I've been through so much of this. But I think it comes down to the knowledge of a person in such things, your power, in the strength of your soul. Because once you know you have that strength in the soul, nothing can come at you, and God will be right by your side.
Are you telling me that all those who have been caught, they don't have the power? They are not strong? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Do you know 75% of the ones who are being put through this dark side are the so-called hypocrites, believing that they are making people believe that they are the holy ones, that they are this, they're the hypocrites in religion are the ones that are being taken over by the dark side. making us the ones who are the real believers, thinking, "Oh my God, I should be scared," but that's just mentally playing with our minds.
Okay. I think I've heard that before. It's clear. It's clear because
okay, now let me ask my co-host here and everyone in the chat. How do you prevent your husband or your man from falling victim to this all these fetish portions and products sold in the market? I want to just get everybody's opinion. What is the best way? How do you? We know they are working. We know some are scam while others are real. But how do you now prevent your family, your husband, from falling victim?
For the ones I have seen, it is either through the lips when you kiss, or through the other when you enter. See, if a man must enter, like we are facing the issue of you Edochie, as Oyoyo brought the friends issue, as she told you in your LS, we are thinking it differently now. If, for example, you make your husband go out for one day, even if it's a day, the person that gives him a shoulder outside, eventually, peradventure, has it in her lips or peradventure in her nipple, and he puts his mouth there, it's enough. What
it takes
makes
one day?
Just a thought. I have in my school. Then the girl put her own in her nipple. I've seen the one of nipple.
Hey.
Once you pull out, you are gone. As in,
the nipples may be like Judy's own. The bobby may be like Judy's own. That is so attractive for you to want to suck.
But
I have said it before. There's some things you cannot say no to. Peradventure, like Oyoyo said today, when you have passed through Konji and you see somebody who is coming to give you free of charge, there is no powerful Christian that can escape that. Quote me anywhere. Because why? You are a man, you are a married man, for example, your wife is driving you out, and now you see somebody that gives you a shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm just being open as a man. Don't misunderstand my person. I'm just being open as me. If, for example, now I have a wife, official cannot have a wife who will stab me, and she stabbed me for like Oyoyo's friend almost 5 years, and eventually somebody like Judy now,
6
for example,
years plus.
Somebody like Judy now by mistake opens her cloth, maybe while she's changing in the bathroom, the guy just enter. Are you going to tell me that the guy is going to see those things now and turn back as if he did not see anything when he has been stabbed for years? So please, women and men alike, don't chase your partner out. There are issues. The man you might not like, somebody needs that man outside. The man you might see has come up. People are needing, people want to see him. People want to see him. Like I was in the club a few days ago. There was this particular girl that came in to visit her friend. As I was just there dancing my way, she was just staring at me. People were surprised. I be black. She's black. Or she thinks she's from Senegal, but she's a visitor. She said, do you want to dance? I was surprised. People say, they want to follow you dance. And we have been here since. The girl was one that said, come, let's dance together. People were surprised. So the person you might look nothing. There are people who see and say, this is my spec. Like I always say, people like Judy are my spec. Imagine if I have a wife that cheats on me or drives me hard, and I see a person like Judy, for example, who wants to seduce me, you will say, oh, he's a man of God. He's a Christian. He can survive it. Who are we fooling? I have been starved, and now I see it. You're telling me to, pray. Nothing will happen to me. Pray. There's God. It's only few, by the grace of that same special God, that can save you from that temptation. If pastors can fall, who will not fall? Yes, cause rep you the club. Why won't I club? I'm a single man. I club. Will I like that I club? I club.
See,
so you know that I go. So,
what I would suggest here, my advice would be, for some people, they don't believe in such things. I will say my husband would never, even if I break his head and put this information, he will still disagree with me. He will not believe in
that it doesn't, that is not effective. That
it doesn't exist. That people don't even behave like that. That's my husband.
You said he's from a royal family. That's their belief.
He will not believe that people.
It does not affect those from the royal home.
Hallelujah! I hear you.
That doesn't mean, Oyoyo's word. That doesn't mean you should starve him. That it doesn't affect them. Don't push him out.
Don't carry my leg. Come out outside the air spice.
I beg to differ with everyone based on my experience. Now, I knew something was going on for 40 days straight. Not one complaint, anything and everything he wanted, I did. Regardless what you do, if he does not have spiritual and mental control over his own self, you can't get anywhere with him.
That one is still true.
Yeah, somebody said that in the chat. I think that is what was it moment with Curtis said same thing. You know,
Yeah,
that you can't control, you can't keep a grown man.
Yeah. And again, another thing I will say is that for men, and even for men, because most of these stories we are hearing are coming from the women doing the Kayanmata thing. So men should sit in their homes. Try and spice up your bedroom if it's already boring. Be creative with your wife. Go on vacations, just the two of you.
Oyoyo is not preaching like this. There is trouble.
See this, my small brother.
Listen, keep them busy. Just give them the 1,001 nights of experience.
Yeah, we're talking about for those that haven't gotten into it.
Yes.
Okay, those that have not been a jazz or hypnotized.
Yes, not for everybody. For some persons who have not gone in, who have not gone
if you're already there, you have to deliver yourself through prayers or through ritual cleansing. But if you haven't gotten there, please manage your home.
The one that my sister is advising now is what is surprising me, because I don't know. I don't know.
Cost rep, don't I will close my screen.
I did not mention name. Did I mention your name? Your man is judging you now.
Cost rep, can't you even see how sweet she's looking?
With this my hair like this.
No, leave the hair. The hair not do anything. You are okay, my sister. Oh, you are no wonder your husband is not letting you go.
I just remembered one thing about the story about Course Rep's Italian guy on the street. Also, be careful when you go to perfume shops on the street or, those side things. Be careful.
Yeah.
You don't want to smell potion.
Absolutely. You are very correct.
Yes,
I have seen that one. They will all perceive your perfume. They will be giving you things. When they have given you and gotten home, their eyes will not recollect. My wallet is empty. How come? I went to the bank yesterday. Where is the money? You have given somebody without knowing.
You see?
Just that you smell the perfume. Just that you passed the person. Nice perfume. Oh, you have entered.
Yeah.
You'll be dead.
That perfume on is very, very effective. It's because, it's very effective as well. Yes. Very effective.
You'll be there begging for at least 10 euros. Somebody will be taking 70, 80 home. We are all selling the same thing. So how come he's getting a day like that? We are still there suffering. What is really the secret? I don't know if you see it. We are all doing the same thing.
Especially like where they sell perfume, they say, come and test this one, smell this one, check this one.
Get the logical host. We are all in the same environment too. We are all doing the same thing. Not even more than 5 years from each other. They will give him 20 and tell him to bear. So what does that mean?
We just have to, bottom line is, these things are working. Nemuzo said she doesn't think it does. Christy Noble TV, thank you so much for coming. Please, guys, don't forget to thumbs up as you're coming in, okay? Don't forget to thumbs up. I beg you, as you're coming in, dash with a thumbs up, okay? I will really need it this night. And I appreciate every one of you. I do not take you for granted. You understand? Nemuzo was saying something that she doesn't believe these things work. These things work. Some, I know they are scamming a lot of people with it. A lot of people are being scammed with the fake ones because they know gullible people are really hungry for quick money, quick wealth, and especially all these young girls running after alhajis and politicians. So they know that a lot of other young ladies are flourishing around these men. They want the men's attention. They equally want the men's money. So they go and prepare themselves. It is not just for those greedy people. They know where they go. So now scammers now use the opportunity to also scam them.
Let me tell you something. Nemuzo, I'm of the same opinion with you, but the moment that happened to my friend, okay, we went to the same university together. We are still friends, even after college. We are still. She's actually my #1 friend I have in the world, and we don't live. She lives in Nigeria, I live here. She told me that was what happened in her marriage. I refuse to believe her because it's something that if we go to court, we can't prove it. Okay? You can't prove it's because of this. That's what is breaking your home. And because it cannot be upheld in the court, you understand? We find it very difficult. The reason why she believes is she is a northerner. She lived in the north and all of that. She knows how their thing work for them. But me coming from Anambra State, you know, it was difficult for me to believe. Okay? It was extremely difficult.
Ooh.
See, we got a super
Thank you
chat.
so much, Sweet Escape, for that super chat. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much. Christy Noble TV, thank you so much for staying at the door and watching the ads. Is the ads up to 1 hour? I wish it's up to 1 hour. Thank you so much for watching it, by the way, and thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. You know, those kind of long ads.
Any ad that is more than 10 minutes, yes, let's say 5 minutes, please
5 minutes, skip it.
Yes,
because the 1
skip
hour
it.
will not give you extra money.
Very good. That's what I wanted to say. So have it in mind,
just
though.
that particular something they put in for 10 seconds.
Yes.
10 to 15
Are you
seconds.
serious?
That's the same money you make.
Very serious. Very, very serious. So don't think because it's 1 hour
Thank you
to pay.
so much.
So please, I have to go. It's almost 1 a.m. here. I just have to say before I go.
His bed is empty.
Lonely. You are so lonely. You want somebody to call your
own. Thank you very much for having me. Please let me sleep. Tomorrow I'll wake up very early.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Good night.
Yes.
Sweet Escape. Before I leave, Sweet Escape, I said you should leave me a comment in the comment section personally, please. Just drop a comment for me in the comment section, okay? So that I don't look for you. I try searching for you. I can't find you, okay? Just leave me a comment in the comment section so that I can use that to connect with you. I know we have connected, but I want to reach out to you, okay? Or you drop your Instagram account for me, okay? Yeah, Oyoyo's one, like I was saying.
Escape.
Yeah, Sweet Escape. But this her name. I typed it. I tried searching her. Search, okay. I couldn't.
Wow. So Nemos, I don't know if you're still here. If you're still here, after what happened to my friend, I started thinking otherwise. And this is the second time we're having a situation like that from my family. My elder sister, my elder sister's friend, they were classmates from Federal Girls Benin to university. They were friends. So when they married and they now lived in the same city in Lagos, okay? You know, when we talk about Lagos, people don't know Lagos is city by city. So they lived in the same city in Lagos. This man was transferred to Abuja. The next thing, one Obnomi woman came into his life. That was the end of that marriage, as far as we know. So with those experiences, you understand, I'm beginning to see things differently. In as much as we can't defend it in the courts, we can't prove it, you understand, but it does happen. It does happen.
Yes. Barbara Happiness, thank you, Queen, for joining. I appreciate you. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. You see, I say, if you don't believe in something, most people have this belief that if you don't believe in something, it will not work for you, it will not affect you. But in as much as we are doubting the efficacy of this, we know there are fake ones that don't work, and they are just using it to scam people. But the real ones, those ones that are working, may we not fall victim, may our loved ones not fall victims. Amen. That one is Coke bottle. Okay, recently, do you know that some people were at the Bad Beach some months ago, somebody found a bottle. I think Miri water pushed a bottle out from the water. Somebody's picture and name was inside the bottle, locked. Picture and name. Then they drew something and struck it on the person's hat, on the man's name. People removed it. You need to see the celebration at the beach.
I saw it online.
Yes. They were like, Oga, wherever you are, whoever owns this picture and your name, you are free. We have freed you. They removed it from the bottle. They removed it and they were thanking. In fact, maybe that is the day the man's eyes will open. Maybe that's the day the scale will fall off his eyes.
We'll keep talking about this because we're African. We still believe there's still our local power or whatever, cultural power is still effective. Unique, V Unique, that's her channel name. She made a video talking about a woman that her mother knows, and this happened to the woman. The woman, one day she woke up, her husband packed her things with her 2 children and sent them away because the man went to drink at the bar and met another woman who now used the obonomi for 25 years. So I'm telling you, they were living together for 25. He even has children with this woman. So one day, according to the story, the woman said, what is there again now? See, finish like we talked before. There is nothing, that the man is not going anywhere. After all, we've been on for 25 years. So that particular year, she did not renew her vow. And that was the moment the man recovered himself. So when that veil fell off from the man's eyes, the man now asked the woman, who are you? He said, what kind of question is that one? I'm your wife now. I said, no, you're not my wife. So the woman, I will be living together this is our 25th anniversary. The man said, no, I never married you. I don't know who you are. The last time I remember you, we were at the bar when we were drinking. That was where I met you. Who are you and what are you doing in my house? The man now went to the village and asked his people that who is the woman, that the woman said, he said, of course, you came here, you told us you was over with your other wife. We returned her bride price. And then we followed you to go and marry this woman. It was unique, V Unique is in her channel. Anybody doubting this story should go and watch her channel. Mary
Queen Longman, welcome. Welcome, Mary Queen. Hey, thank you, AE29 for AE29. Welcome, Queen. I appreciate you for coming. Thank you for this amazing super chat.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Fabra happiness.
So
honestly, things are happening,
Yes, things happen. Imagine 25 years. And then the man went back looking for his first wife to bring her home. Do you know 25 years out of the children's life?
Where was she? Another super chat. Thank you so much, AE29. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate. Now, where would he find the wife? Did he eventually find her? The real wife, the first one.
He went to pay bride price. Now he drove the other one away the moment that veil fell off from his eyes. So the thing is that we should always talk to our husbands. As if you like, make you the waka the chook hand everywhere. One day you go end up the one that you can't be able to come out of it.
Coca-Cola bottle.
That thing.
Don't go to a place. One day they will lock you inside Coca-Cola bottle and throw you into a bad beach. That is where you remember. You now after 25 years. That is where you now remember that person is not your wife. So personally, I just want to say, yes, guys, please, no matter the temptation at home, the best thing is for you to sort out. Whoa, AE29 again. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, AE29. We appreciate you.
Yes, so thank you so much. Guys, if things are not going well at home, at least try and resolve it. It's not only left for women to resolve their issues at home. In as much as we are here encouraging women, young women, both young and old, to work out their marriage and not give the devil a chance. You, the man, please, you are still the head of the home. You are still the head, you are still the man, you are still the priest of the home. Do not think your wife has magical power to control everything. And she's doing her part. Are you doing your part? Or you just go out there? As you're going out, girls are not smiling. Even secondary school girls are now using Kayanmata and blue eyes. Yes, secondary school girls are now using Kayanmata and blue eyes and all those waist beads. You want to go and dance disco small. That day may be the day you lose your family. You may be unlucky. That is the day you lose your beautiful family. Just come test. Let me suck the nipple small. Small, you lose your family. You lose your precious wife. You lose your children. And you'll be inside Coca-Cola bottle in Bar Beach. Under the ocean there. For the next 25 years. That is if you are lucky and somebody finds the bottle and unlock it. You'll be free. And if unfortunately they don't find the bottle to unlock you, you remain there. That is the price you have to pay for going around with your John Thomas. You don't want to sit down. Work on your marriage. As women are doing their best to work on the marriage, you equally should do the same. The responsibility doesn't lie on the shoulder of women alone to make their marriage work. I know I preach it here all the time. Men, make your marriage, women, make your marriage, or do, give him this, give him. As the woman is doing her best to give you monkey style and the scorpion style, don't go and learn something and bring it home. You want her to do it. If she's not doing it, you want to go outside. That may be the day you'll be trapped. An animal doesn't get trapped easily until the animal walks on the trap set for it. An animal cannot be walking chunke inside the farm and a hunter will just catch it, or the hunter's trap will catch it. The animal walked through the trap. If you did not go to look at that woman, you did not kiss her, you did not say, let me suck Bobby small, or you did not enter her kwekus, or you did not go to eat her food, that trap will not catch you. You contributed to it. Women are not smiling. Girls are not smiling. You should know that it works. I know there are faiths, but it works. Know it today and know peace and save your marriage. That girl you think she's very religious, on her go conformer, she carries Bible, she goes to church, she sings in the choir, she is patronizing Angela Wosu. That girl you think she speaks in tongue every Sunday, you are seated beside her, she's always singing and speaking in tongue, she's patronizing Jaruma. Don't say she's godly, she can't harm you. She's patronizing these people. You don't know who is who. You don't know who might be patronizing and who is not patronizing. It's not written on the forehead. Everybody looks innocent on the outside. As we are all here, we don't even know who is patronizing and who is not patronizing. So as you are going about, you want to test small. That day, only that one day you tested.
But host, I have a question. How about the ones they said they put on the eye? The man might just be somewhere drinking with his friends.
No, it's a target. They have target audience. They have target. It is not just for anybody that looks at the woman. They prepare specifically for somebody. Specifically for somebody.
Okay.
If you are working with somebody in an office environment, for instance, and you have been very familiarizing with a lady, you have been so nice. You people, and she wants you. She has now started seeing the good side of you. She knows how much money you make. You take her out for lunch. You lie to your wife that you have an extra meeting at work. You now hang out with the lady. She will go and prepare specifically for you. Okay. That time you hold her hand, you are looking at her. She's looking at your eyes. You are beautiful, oh. Hey, I wish my wife is as beautiful as you are. You are very beautiful. You are very gorgeous. That thing is going on it is for somebody, and you have to look. You have to look before it will catch you. Look seductively. It is not, if it's to look, it will catch all the men, because men they look too much. They look too much. So it is specifically for that man who is already having interest for that lady, and she's and he's looking.
Okay, so
the one for the lips you must keep. Yes, you must keep.
Men should mind their business and stick to their wives. That's the bottom
line. That is the bottom line. Mind your business. Man, you marry that woman. Maybe she has added weight. You don't want the weight. You can discuss it. And moreover, she had children. You are not big now. You are very figure 8.
I don't add weight though.
That woman went through a lot to bring forth children. That is what changed her body. Men, stop being very selfish. A woman that carried pregnancy for 9 months, what were you expecting? Hormones will change. It will change her body. You don't expect that. Pregnancy affects people differently. You might be looking at Cora Obidi after I had 2 children and she's still looking like that. That is her stature. That is her nature. No matter what Cora eats today, she will not add weight. She's a skeleton. And then you look at your wife, you married her, she's very slim. And then she had 1 child, boom. From nowhere they add. It is her body structure, it is her hormone. We are not the same. So because of that, you want to go and look, you want to go and cheat because she has changed. They will lock inside Coca-Cola bottle and you will not come out. Even that woman, you won't see her again. If they don't lock you, your money will be wasted as you're collecting your salary and your winning contract. The money is going into somebody's account. These are the dangers of it. Appreciate who God has given to you. Because we men, you use your hand to go and look for anti-infested firewood. If you want to marry a second wife, go ahead and stop being a coward. Instead of running around secondary school girls. Running around secondary school girls because they are very young and plump. You don't know that these girls are no longer innocent. They are no longer smiling. They are no longer smiling. So let's be careful. And women, please pray for your husband. It's not time to be keeping malice with your husband. Every time you're keeping malice, how would your prayer work? How will you pray and the prayer will be effective in your home? When you keep malice, that is a very fertile ground for the devil to work. I was saying this thing on your live stream, my own brother and the wife, for how many months? I said, never again. Let it not ever happen in your marriage. Never again. Don't give the devil chance. Don't give the devil
for over 6 years. Over 6 years. And the woman prays every morning, afternoon, night. So you're not even honoring the scripture you're reading. You're not practicing it, because the Bible said we should look after that husband that you have. Is like a king you have at home. If you haven't, looked after his concern, his care, what are you really asking God in prayers?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mommy T, the she boss, thank you so much for coming. Mommy T, I appreciate you. Pretty mommy, Mommy T. Pretty love Mommy T TV again. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up. We'll be rounding up, guys, very soon. Oyoyo Sword, like that's your friend. 7 years or 6 years is a very long time. Now she has given, in fact, she has even helped the devil to till the farmland. Cultivate it very well. She's only waiting for the devil to come and plant. And unfortunately, the devil is busy somewhere in another person's home. So the devil has not noticed her marriage. She has already prepared a very fertile land for the devil to cultivate. She has added fertilizer and done everything. But the devil is not noticing her marriage now because he's busy at somebody else's marriage right now. The day the devil will see that this land has been cultivated, I mean, it's very fertile for cultivation, that day the devil will strike.
And then
that man she married is a very good man.
And then what will she now say that God did not like her upon all the service she has rendered to the church?
She's been a hypocrite. How can you be going to church, praying day in, day out, yet for how many years you have been denying your husband his conjugal rights? You have not been treating him for how many years? What kind of a heart do you have? Learn to forgive and let go when you have misunderstanding, because most times too much misunderstanding or see finish is what pushes some of these men out and they will end up being locked up in Coca-Cola bottle.
Yeah.
So don't give the devil a chance. Protect your home. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is a beautiful thing, believe me. It is beautiful. For those who are enjoying it, there is beauty in it. Though it's not a bed of roses, but it is still beautiful. If you open up your heart to love and treat yourself with respect and high regards.
Hey, Constance.
Please. Constance Space, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome. Please give a thumbs up. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much. So don't give the devil the room.
Out so you can round up, okay? It's been amazing.
Thank you so much, Oyoyo Squad. You have been so amazing. God bless you. I love you.
You too.
Thank you
love
so
you
much.
Too, sis.
So, guys, wrapping up, like I was saying, don't give the devil a chance. Don't keep saying, if he go break, he break. Put in your little effort. Let your husband be locked up somewhere, inside somebody's cupboard, inside a Coca-Cola bottle, or be tied down somewhere. All the resources, every kobo he works for goes into another woman's account without you knowing it. Every day he keeps telling you that business is not going, they've not paid, or they are owing, or the contract he did 5 years ago, they've not paid him. They have paid him, the money is in somebody's account. They have paid. So I encourage you, especially young ladies, do not sleep. As you're getting into marriage and you have made up your mind to remain married, do not sleep. Do not relent. Don't settle down and say, well, I am not a wife. You are not a wife. You can remain a wife while somebody else is busy being the main wife outside. So guys, I leave you with this. I hope you have a beautiful night rest. And don't forget to give a thumbs up. And we also have a date tomorrow here, same time. And I appreciate everyone here. Like, what more can I say? Any last comment? Anybody has anything to say before I leave? Anything to say before, anything to add? And Mary Queen Longman, thank you so much for coming. Sorry I missed you all along. Mary Queen, I appreciate you so much. God bless you. I appreciate you for coming, every one of you. I know it's late, but you still took out time to stay with me for over 2 hours. Estelle family, thank you so much. Pretty Love Mommy TV, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. God bless you. May God protect our home, protect our husbands, protect our wives. No woman will waste your life and take over your marriage. No woman will waste your life and take over your home or your children. Another person will not raise your children for you. So please pray for your husband, pray for your wife. So that those arrows coming from left, right, and center will only hit the door. They will not come close to your marriage. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. God bless you. And keep you all. Have a beautiful night rest and enjoy tonight. Bye.
You make me feel like the ocean. You give me peace of mind. Yeah. Your body feeling my attention. You give me peace of mind. Yeah. Baby, don't let me do bad. Please give me peace of mind. Please give me peace of mind. Oh, yeah, yeah, man. I'm here for you. Give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind.
Nemuza, good night. I love you. Thank you so much.
Yes, I need you, cause I want you. You're the only one for me. I'm coming home right after the party. The world is stressing me
about
out.
this time out, Decency, Estelle, every one of you.
And you always
I love you all.
Thank you. You make me feel like your child. You give me peace of mind. Yeah. Your quality and my attention. You give me peace of mind. Yeah. Please give me peace of mind. Please give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. Little of my worry, little of my problem, be my baby. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind.
Good night. Bye, everyone. Bye. Trying to end my stream, and I'm not finding where to end the stream. Oh my God, this is so hilarious. Trying to end it, and I'm not finding where to end the stream. Oh my God, it's so funny. Eh? We're gonna remain here today. I can't find where to end this stream. Oh my God. Oh God. All right. Christine Obu, you're laughing. Honestly, it has never happened before. It has never, ever, ever happened before. Hey, one chance. So my stream is not ending, you know. Bye, Fabro. Okay. Yeah. Let's get it done this way. The thing went down and hit.